Hello everyone, and welcome to this Astro Oracle reading, where we will have a closer look at the cosmic energies that we are taking in through our aura fields right now, through visions, thoughts, ideas, communication, words, and so on. And I'm reading for the collective here, but you may find that there are something that will correspond with your life path journey at this time, so just take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. But this is definitely for the collective and what is going on at the moment. So let's have a look at the card that came out when I shuffled the deck. And here we have card number 25, and this card is saying changes can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. And again, whatever the number 25 means for you on a personal level, you definitely go with that, because that would be a specific personal message just for you. But here I'm sensing that we need to tune into something bigger, that we are putting our childlike hand into a bigger hand, an adult hand, a hand of a grown-up. And there is a ring here on the grown-up hand here. And this is the little finger, and this could symbolize Mercury energies, which is also the planet of communication. So there is some kind of ring here that is connecting us still, that we are not alone, that we can always seek information in other realms and other dimensions through using our mind, as Mercury is also referring to visions and thinking patterns and ideas coming in. So this is showing us that going into our visions and really count that in, we are really just connecting with something that is bigger than us, that we are coming out into the electromagnetic grid. And when we do that, we interact with our higher selves, and it is through our higher selves that we reach contact with whatever could be out there. And none of us really know that. So it's really just about tuning in, trusting your own visions, your own ideas. It's like you know when you know. We know when we have a vision. We know when we have a certain feeling. And when we feel that, we should really go with that. So there is something here where we are now changing our lives, we're changing our energy frequencies, and that may be a little bit that could be quite scary to many of us, because we're not normally working with these vibrations, and so that it could be totally new to many of us. But here we are told that don't worry, because the changes that will come in through that, you know, can really be uplifting and can be very insightful. And there are definitely someone holding our hand. We will feel as if there's someone looking out for us. And also on a personal level, you might feel sometimes there's someone next to you or standing just behind you, or you feel that there is someone touching your arm or your hand in a very gentle way. Just know that that could be your personal spirit guides or archangels coming in, or deceived loved ones, to tell you that we are still connected through this electromagnetic field of yours. So I pulled an extra card over here to see how this energy will show up in our personal lives. And here we have card number 24, and this card is saying thief. And so we have card number 25 and 24. So there's something here that is very closely linked together. And so let's have a look at what this card is really telling us. And it's telling us here, we can see that there's a little boy joining this older gentleman, and is really out for his watch. He's looking at this watch. It's like, I want this watch. And watch is about time, and here we are into Saturn energies. And so this message could be about, don't let anyone steal your time or even your light. As we can see, there's a lamp here. Don't let anyone steal your time or your light. Stay in your own light, stay in your own visions and thoughts and ideas, as I mentioned before, you know when there's something bigger talking to you. And really stay with that. Don't let anyone come in and say, no, look over here. That's not very funny to have a look at or diving deeper into. No, you should really spend your time on this instead. And right now, at the moment, we have a lot of sport events going on, right? So that will be a great distraction right now. And we are seeing many people tuning into that. But really be careful what you are spending your time with. Don't let anything steal your time, because time seems to be a very important issue in this message as well. And don't let anyone steal your light, because we are all coming into this world with our specific light. And so when we are starting to find out how to use that light, don't let anyone steal that vision from you. Stay on your course like this older gentleman with his stick over here. It's like, keep to your wand and keep to your path. Don't look to the side. Don't let anyone steal something away from you. And so Saturn would also mark limitations, responsibility, law, and regulation. It's very tangible energy. What you see is what you get. Saturn is the last visible planet from the Earth. So when we are moving away from Saturn, we are moving beyond to the unknown. And so when we're doing that, just know that there's someone holding our hands here to keep us on the right track, to not let ourselves get too distracted. But as always, we have free will. And we also need to do what we can from this side, from the reality that we are in. We have to do our part as well. So there's work to be done here, and this work is about, keep focused. And I pulled some extra cards to see if there is anything else to be said about this. And here we have this card coming out, Stay Juicy. And this card is talking about a flow and a rush and an increase of energy. We see this lovely smoothie being handed to us. And again, we have the hands. It's something that is being handed to us with new energy, a new life. If you drink this, you will have new life and new energy. And it could be it's some kind of an increase. It could be a rush or a flow coming in now. And the card actually came out also with this card. And this card is talking about dimension and entering into different realms. It's talking about reflection, dialogue, and speeding up. So yes, again, when we're sitting in that cafe or restaurant and we all of a sudden have this feeling that all of a sudden the time is moving or something is changing and we don't know really what it is. But it's just know that it is time speeding up for you, that you have a quick look into different realms, into different realities, into what time is really about. And to me, could also talk about time traveling, that we are receiving new energies. We are coming into new dimensions. We are coming into new realities. We're having a quick look into new worlds, perhaps. And that will bring new energy into our lives. And also, we will find that through dialogue in this speed or rabbit hole or vortex or whatever you want to call it, there's some kind of dialogue. Again, something coming into our minds where we feel that we are just speaking to our higher selves. We're getting new stuff coming in, perhaps that we have never known of before. And so this is increasing, also stepping into this other dimension here, entering into other realms. That is really also what would give us that flow or that rush in life. So this is kind of a volcanic intake that is coming into our lives here. Just know that someone is holding our hands. If you want to, on a personal level, you want to tune into your specific spirit guides, you definitely do that, or you feel that there are deceived loved ones that are suddenly, all of a sudden, their energy is just turning up for you, definitely go with that, because we are meant to stay in that kind of light. We are not meant to be distracted by what is going on in our 3D world. So I pulled some astrology cards, and I have put some more information about these 3 cards in the box below this video if you want to know, if you want to have more information on these cards. I will just overall say that these 3 cards are marking very masculine energies, since we're in the fire and the air elements here. And the masculine energy is a very fast, forward, action-oriented energy. And it's like that with what is going on over here, it's like there is brand new information coming in for you. It's like you could find that you are more active in your local community, like you're all over the place. You just want to go and be curious on different places, on new places, perhaps where you have perhaps never been. You want to know more about that. You want to take new information in. You want to make smaller travels in your community to find out more. And this is marking a whole new way for you to take in information. So a whole new life circle could be starting for you here, where you're much more interested into information on a mind level. What is coming in through my visions? What is my, what am I thinking a lot about? And really go with that and look up information on the local library to find out more about why are my thoughts showing me this and that. Why am I keep having these visions coming in? Because there could be something coming in very fast, and that could be really be some kind of awakening and enlightenment, as this cards of Uranus is talking about. And so this could be something coming in very suddenly, and you're changing direction, and you're looking into the information that you have never had before, or that you have never been interested in before. So something new is coming out for you here, where you physically will sell your horse, so to say, and ride out, being the crusader, being the leader, and say, yes, I want to know more about that. I want to be more dynamic about this. I want to be more spontaneous about this. I want to look something up when I get the vision or the or a certain thought. I want to go through on that. And as Uranus is the next planet after Saturn that we worked with over here, we are definitely going beyond now. We're going into something of the unknown, what we can't see with the naked eye. So there is definitely something to be explored here that has something to do with spirituality, telepathy, higher thinking, higher perceptions of things, more freedom-oriented thinking, more revolutionary thinking. And that could definitely also be showing up over here. So this is really something where things are speeding up, and where we are perhaps moving out into new cycles where we have never been before. But it is bringing us into other dimensions, other worlds. We are time traveling a little bit here through Saturn and Uranus. We're coming back into 3D living, doing our duty, looking out for our jobs, and taking care of our homes and all that. And sometimes, boom, we are just in a totally different world. We could have other civilizations, other planets coming in where we feel their energy is very much present in our lives. So definitely take that in right now and see where it takes you. And as a collective, we should really dive more into going beyond what we see in our tangible 3D lives. So this was what I had for you in this Astro Oracle reading. I hope that you have been inspired to dive deeper. A lot is going on at the moment. We have very great and easy access to actually interconnect with our higher selves more than ever. So I hope that you will work more on that. It is very inspiring. It will bring you new life energy. And so take much care of yourselves out there. And I'll see you next time in a new reading. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.